Okay, so now guys, if you see here, I have basically run this command, right? Request system reset private data into my firewall. Right here in this firewall I have done that command, right? So see, if I click over there, it will just still basically try to it is just still removing that configuration actually. So we have to wait for this particular process to complete, and after that only, because it is removing this factory reset takes some time into VM devices. If you are having hardware devices, maybe this process will be real quick actually. Okay, so what I can do now, let me tell you the administrative control actually. So the thing is guys, how you can manage this firewall, how you can manage this Palo Alto firewall. So to manage this Palo Alto firewall, we are having three ways. Either we can use the web UI, which is we can access this file by using the HTTPS on our browser, right? We will put the IP at 192.168.137.150. We can access via browser like this. We will also have an option of CLI. So if you want to access the firewall CLI, you can either connect with your console cable. You can just connect your file with the console cable by using the console port. So when you will do the first time configuration, I'll recommend you just go with the console option, guys. Okay, configure the IP address on management, and in your firewall you also have a management interface, right? And that management interface by default ping, HTTP, S and HS services enabled, right? So later on we will basically manage this firewall by using the SHS. These are the recommended ways, guys. Okay, you can also manage this firewall by using the REST API. So guys, sometimes let's suppose you want to do the automation. Let's suppose you want to configure this firewall by using the Ansible playbooks, or maybe by using the XML API. In that case, you have to basically go with the REST API option, and maybe if you want to use the Python, right, to configure your firewall, to manage your firewall. So the thing is, this automation thing is taken care by the REST API, because this Palo Alto firewall supports the XML API calls, or we can say REST API calls. Okay, so these are the few things we have to basically look with regards to administrative control, right? So if I'll go into my firewall, if I'll go to into administrators here, so we have to see two things: admin roles and administrators. So by default you will get three roles actually: audit admin, crypto admin, security admin. And you go into the administrators, you will see there's a one admin account who is a super user. Let me add one more admin here. So I'll just add a name, admin with the name of Kunal. I will put the password to this guy, admin at 123. So if I'm having more than admin in my network, I can add these admin like this. I will give the super user access to this. Let's suppose I have hired one L1 engineer. So like L1 user. We'll give the password to this L1 user. What I want to give the read only access. So what I will do, select this one. I will give the super user read only access. This guy. So he will get the read only access only. Let me add one more, like L1 user 02. This is a second user. Password is admin at 123. Admin at 123. And here I can also create a role based access, guys. Means if I'll create any role here, so now I can control what are the access I want to put. Let's suppose to this user, I only want to give the access of my dashboard and monitor tab. He can only see the logging. I don't want to give the access of this packet capture, because this is a resource intensive job, right? I don't want to give the access of my policies, my object, my network settings, my device settings. I don't want to give access of all these things. He cannot also do the commit. All these things, global also task also I can just disable these access to this person by using this one. Command line, you can also control the command line. I don't want to give the command line access, so I can just control the access like this. I'll give like user based role. So these kind of roles also you can basically create, and you can control the access of your firewall according to the role of your user. Let me just do the commit, and after it I log in with the L1 user 2, and we will see what kind of access he is having. Let's wait for this one to complete. Meanwhile, let me go there. And let me just stop this device. Okay. Stopped it manually. I'll just start it. Let me just open it. Let me see. Commit is about to complete. It's in 98%. So what I will do, I'll go to into my another browser. We'll just type here HTTPS 192.168.137.150. Click on advance, accept the risk and continue. I'll just log in as a L1 user 02. Admin at 123. This time you will see this user have a very limited access of your file. So like that also you can control the access of your file. Let's just verify this thing. So I'll go there. See, this user is only having the access of dashboard, ACC tab and monitor tab. In monitor tab, he will not able to, he will not able to see anything with regards to. In device tab, he is having access of nothing, right? And he is only having the access of this particular thing into the monitor tab. So like that, we can also, if I'll click on commit, see, he's also not having the commit access. See, you don't have commit permission. So these kind of control also we can achieve by using the access rule. So let me now log out. And I also have one more user, which is like L1 user admin add 123. So let me save the config. Let me save the password. Let's wait here. He is having only read only access, right? So these kind of access you can also give actually to your users according to their level. Let's suppose there is a new person have joined. You can give the read only access in initial days, right? Later on, you can convert his access. See, I'll go into Jones, right? He can able to see, but he will not able to add anything, even though he will not able to delete anything, right? He's having only read only access. These kind of access also you can control actually by using this firewall. I also want to discuss these things like in admin roles. Actually, there are few predefined admin roles. These are the audit admin, crypto admin, and security admin. So this crypto admin access we will always give to the user who will take care of our VPN part. Security admin we will give the access who wants to manage your policies tab and object tab mainly, like our object groups, our security rules, our net rules. So we will give this security admin access. If you want to see what kind of access they are having, just click on crypto admin. Just check they are having access of this monitor tab. He's in network access. He is having access of this IPsec, GRE tunnels, right? Network profiles. So this is for VPN users generally. See, for security admin, he's not having any access for the tunnel inspection. He's not having any access for VPN related stuff, and other access it is basically having. So these kind of access you can control. For audit admin, this user is for doing the auditing. So generally to audit peoples, we will get the access of logs and other stuff, right? So manage logs, log settings, device, And here we will get the in monitor tab, we will, so he can able to audit. See, in command line he don't have anything with regards to your REST API or XML. So these kind of access also you can basically control, guys. Okay, now what I want to show you, if I'll go there, if I'll type https 192.168.137.150 and port number is still for 43. If I open new browser, let me just try on this browser. 192.168.137.150. And also I will type here one more thing, which is 443. So if you see here right now your firewall is running on port number 443, guys, right? When you enable the global protect into your outside interface, that time basically you can able to access your firewall over 443, and you can able to access your firewall over 443, and on 443 you can only able to see the firewall page, that global protect portal page. Okay, so that's also difference you have to basically see. Okay, that's why I want to show you this thing. And guys, when we log in on our firewall, we will see this particular error message, right? How we can resolve that issue? What you can do, you can go to into your device, create one certificate actually here, generate one certificate like cert for login cert. Okay, give some name, cert login p. I have given this name, certificate authority. Click on OK, generate it. Go to into your setup, management, go to into this icon, and you will see this SSL TLS profile. Click over there, click on new SSL TLS profile. Just give the name login SSL profile. Select your certificate, click on OK, click on OK. Do the commit over there. And after that, just go to into your certificate, export this certificate. Export this certificate into your system, import into your browser, and you will not get this particular login page. Okay, so I have exported here. Let me just go to into this browser. So I will use this Mozilla browser for that. In settings, certificates, I will click on view certificate. I will import one certificate. So then I will just go to into desktop. There's a one folder in Tele June, and I'm having this particular certificate, right? Import it. Trust this certificate authority. Okay. Okay. Now if I'll type, let me just see if I'll got, looks like my system is hanged. Okay, so now if I'll go there into my browser, because the certificate thing is a resource intensive job, I'll type here this time https 192.168.137.150. Secure configuration is failed. It's just failing. Let me just try from this browser. Let me just see commit is completed or not. So like this, you can create a certificate and you can define your certificate here. Okay, so you install this into your browser, so you will not see this particular browser error message. Okay, this is how we can avoid that message. Right now in this my system having some issues, so it just try to restart. That's why I'm not doing it properly. Okay, but you can test this thing in your lab. So this is how basically we can just manage the things. What I can do now, let me just close all these things. And I'll go into now, these are the thing which is left. So guys, for frequently use CLI commands, what I have created a list of commands actually. See, I have created this list of commands. So if I run this command, so interface configuration, this command will give you the interface configuration for your management interface. So let me just run this command here. So interface management will give you the management interface configurator. You run this command, so system info, it will give you the system information like host name, IP address of your firewall, net mask, default gateway, all the MAC address of your management interface. What is the model of your firewall? What is the serial number? What is the CPU ID, UUID? What is the license? All these details it will give you. If you run this console system disk space, it will give you that how your firewall disk is utilized actually. You can run this command for seeing this information. If you run this command, so system software status, this command will give you the status of your daemons actually. We will have a lots of discussion. I'll discuss lots of things regarding these daemons in your T-suite classes. So don't worry guys, okay? But it will give you all the daemons are running fine or not. Let me connect my charger. After that, we are having this console system resources. This command will give you the resource related stuffs, right? How your resources has been utilized actually. Which process is utilized your resources. All these things you will get here. Memory utilization, CPU utilization, all these things you will basically get here. This command is equals to the top command in your Linux, guys. Okay. So you can run this command, so process running in so system resources, it will give you the process related so system sorted data. Then request license info, it will give you the license related information. Request license info, it will give you the license related information in your system, guys. What kind of license you are having, when they are going to expire, all these things you can basically fetch by running this command. So jobs processed, it will give you what kind of jobs has been processed in your system. Show session info, regarding this command I will discuss in your classes as well. So don't, I'm just parking this command for this. It will give you the what is the lifetime for TCP SYN packet. All these things this basically includes like timeout for your session table and all, right? After that, you will also have some other commands like, so session ID, it will, so running security policy, it will give you the how to see the what is the running security policy is running. Request start system, we have already discussed these commands, right? This is for factory reset. So admins, it will give you the admins actually, admin details. So admins, these are the admins right now who has logged in into your firewall. So admin all, if you run this command, so admin all, it will give you all the admins which is configured on your firewall. Now you also need to understand, if I run here ping host 8.8.8.8, if I run this command, which means I am just using my management interface for reaching till this particular host. Let's suppose I want to ping a host which is in my inside interface. So what I have to run this kind, source ping, then source, then I have to define my source actually, which is 10.1.1.250 IP address of my inside interface of Palo Alto, then host 10.1.1.100. I have to run this command in this way. So at this time, my Palo Alto use the IP address of my inside interface for pinging. Okay. So all these commands I will basically share this particular PDF. So guys, you will get all the commands here. And also I'll run these commands frequently when we will basically do your configuration in future. So don't worry, I will share you these particular commands with you guys. Okay, it's having lots of information. So these are the few commands which I want to discuss. Let me just see the status of my firewall. It is unable to connect, so let me just disable it. Let me just see the status of this firewall. See, all the config has been removed from this one. So let me just admin. I'll just want to show one more thing. Admin. I enter the password admin at 123. Sorry. Confirm the password admin. Let me log in. So I will log in as admin. I run the admin password. Now it will ask for the old password. So old password is admin. New password admin at 123. Admin at 123. Okay, so I have just logged in here because I want to show you something with regards to debug. So if I run this command debug system maintenance mode, if I run this command, it will take me towards the maintenance mode. If I press Y here and enter, I want to show you something into your maintenance mode, guys. What are the things we are having? So now it is just taking you towards the maintenance mode. It will stop all your software services and it will basically give you the maintenance mode window. From where also we can do lots of things, guys. These basic stuffs like if we are having problem with the hardware and all, we can control from the maintenance mode. If we have, let's say we have forget the password, right? This password thing is also we will control from the maintenance mode only. This particular window will take time. So guys, try to explore the things into the maintenance mode. Just use the Eve NG1 firewall. Okay. This process will take some time, guys. So these are the few things which I want to discuss today with regards to your day 3 class, guys.